Diary of a Wimpy Kid Double Down contains the most amount of pop culture references in any Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, and in this video I'm going to be going over some of the biggest ones. In the first few pages, Greg says that he thinks that his life is a TV show, and this is a parody of The Truman Show. For those of you who do not know, The Truman Show was a movie that was released in 1998 where a man named Truman thought he was living a normal life, but in reality it took place on a huge set with a bunch of actors. And Truman and all of these actors were part of a television show about him. Speaking of TV, Greg says that when there are later seasons of TV shows, typically a new character is introduced in order to boost the ratings. And this is actually an interesting reference to shows like The Fairy Oddparents. Poof, the baby of Wanda and Cosmo, was introduced in 2008, and there was also Sparky, who entered the scene in season 9. Now let's move away from television and into books. And we see in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid Double Down book that there is frequent mention of spine ticklers, but this is just a parody of Goosebumps. On top of that, Spine Ticklers book number 48, Wake Me Up in the Year 3000, is a parody of Futurama. And in specific, the author of Spine Ticklers, I Am Spooky, is a parody of Goosebumps author R.L. Stine. Now turning our attention over to video games, there is a dream that Greg has where he is a turtle, and I think this is actually a Super Mario reference. And lastly, the movie that Greg and Rowley want to make, Night of the Nightcrawlers, is really just a parody of popular horror film Squirm, and they're using gummy worms instead of real-life worms. The drawings that are made for the scenes as well as the poster are incredibly similar to art from the actual movie.